So we're doing another chapter summary review. Chapters 15, 16, and 17. 15 is informative speaking, which is when you're delivering an informative speech. The purpose is to give your audience information on something that they didn't already know. Not a lot of it's more of you teaching them about something rather than giving them a lecture on something. To do an to be an informative speaker, you have to be credible, which is, you have to be well prepared and qualified to speak on a topic. They're most of the time very knowledgeable. You know what you're talking about. You haven't just studied it a little bit because you have to do a speech. You know this stuff like the back of your hand. And it has to be you have to be topic relevant. So there's a high degree of interest, and that's directed at the audience. So they're there for a reason. So you have to give them practically all the information for what they need for whatever you're talking about. So if you're telling them how to use a drill, you have to tell them about where to get the battery and how to put the battery in, and how to make it go backwards or forwards. There's a couple different types of informative speeches. There's a definitional, which is the meaning of concepts, theories, philosophical issues, or philosophies of life. Descriptive, which is it provides a detailed, vivid speech where you can almost picture whatever they're talking about in your head because it's so descriptive. And explanatory, which is focuses more on reports and old history and facts. Just facts that you can go back to a book and you can pick it up and read it. And then there's demonstration, which is again like the drill, showing you how to do something. So to generate and maintain interest, you have to use attention grabbers. A lot of people who are demonstrating are a lot more laid back than somebody who would be giving a business speech. And the primary goal for those speeches is to increase listeners' knowledge so they can better understand whatever you're talking about, whether it's drills or stocks or anything of that nature. And then chapter 17. Chapter 17 was on special occasion speaking, which is such as weddings or sporting events. It all depends. So there's magnification, which is giving benefit to the audience, amplifying emotion, and exceeding expectations. And then there's identification, which is creating familiarity and closeness to help build community. So there's a couple different types of special occasions where you'd have to give a speech. A speech of introduction is the main speaker and is inspired the audience to listen. A toast, which is like a toast at a wedding. You're giving a tribute. Say a couple nice words. Everybody cheers. Enjoy your drink. Presentational speech is when somebody's presenting with an award or a prize, such as the Grammys or the Super Bowl at the end or NBA championship. Accepted speech is when you get drafted to a football team, or when you get accepted into a new job or a new school. And then there's a commencement, which is when you graduate, you say your couple of not good words at the end. And so there's a couple key importances. You got to keep them short when there's special occasions. You got to stay positive. You got to realize what's out there. So don't say something that might make a lot of people in that crowd mad. Watch what you say, but also make it enjoyable. And then yeah.